What is up, YouTube? Zach here, and today I will be doing kind of an informal video on the Cleveland Regionals. That was yesterday, I guess. Yeah, today's Monday, so Sunday was the regional. There were between 350 and 400 people. I don't know exactly how many. So I drove down there with a couple of friends, and we went, and I ended up getting my invite, which normally not a big deal for most people, but for me, pretty cool, just because, well, I've never done that before. So anyway, we got my favorite card, the Millennium Shield right here. Some bad glare from the light, so we'll just leave that there. Anyway, I figured I'd go over my matchups and stuff, and then I played windups, so you guys probably aren't going to be interested in a deck profile, but I will do it regardless, just to talk about like side deck stuff, because that was like the biggest part of my weekend, was probably side decking. So yeah, well, matchups. So I get to the event. I see what my opponent's playing because it's on their deck list, and the first round I'm playing this nonsense, Dino Rabbit. Somebody's playing this against me. Yeah, I know, I got this nice looking sticker Lagia right there. So yeah, I was really excited to go against Dino Rabbit first round. Not really. Game 1, he's got Black Cluster Soldier, so he wins. Game 2, I Rabbit Factory. Game 3, I Rabbit Factory. So I take the first match, and I was happy because I guess winning the first round is pretty cool. So round number 2, we're still weeding out who's good and who's not, I suppose, like who's going to top and whatnot. So I played this kind of janky hero deck. I mean, like, he was running standard heroes, but like I could just tell he wasn't the best player in the world, so I capitalized on that and 2-0'd him. I had complete control game 1, and he gets Ab-Zero out game 2. I still took the game. So, I mean, at this point I'm going, oh yeah, 2-0, I mean, 7 more rounds and something might happen. So the next round after that, I play this nonsense. Some TGs with some skill drain action. And I really didn't know how to go against this deck. Like, to be honest, like, skill drain just fucks me up, so I sided ridiculous for it. And nice, I got that little pretty cool ultra skill drain. If you guys want this, send me a message, it's for sale. Obviously I will want money before. Anyway, if you want a skill drain, look up eBay prices. Like, the lowest price on eBay is what I will sell that for cash for, like PayPal or whatever. So yeah, anyway, this matchup, guy was running the beast stuff with Barbaros and whatnot. So he fucks me up with skill drain game 1. Game 2, I see all of my side deck, so I just beat the shit out of him. Game 3, I stall behind Messenger, and then I draw all my side deck stuff, so I go off, like Magician Shark or something, I don't know. So, at this point I'm like, oh yeah, 3-0, alright. And I actually made it all the way up until I was at table 8 for round 4. And I played this bullcrap. I have done no testing against this deck whatsoever. So, game 1, luckily, windups have a really strong game 1 matchup against Yugioh. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this because I'm told I always do it wrong. Yeah, I was at table 8 for this event, so I just got all my combos off and everything. It was pretty sweet. Game 2, Fossil Dyna, he flipped it and just destroyed me. And then game 3 was like a real grind game, and like even he said like this was a legit game. I think he ended up going X1. He summoned Fossil Dyna and poked me out while I had Gores in hand, so he ended up taking the match. So that was my first loss of the day, so I was 3-1. I still had better records than most of my friends, so I was like, alright, you know, this is worth staying in. Oh, so I guess I gotta pull these out, because round 5 I played the same deck again. So, after seeing that, I was just like, Jesus Christ, again? But, you know, this guy wasn't as good as the other guy. Like, the other guy had, like, topped some relevant events or something. And this guy said it was, like, his first regional and everything. So, windups do what they do against Yugioh game 1. And I actually opened up Magician Shark for the only time this entire weekend was game 1 against this. So I take that game. Game 2, he Fossil Dynas me because I just played in that card way like I don't know, that card fucks me up because I don't see it coming. But I mean, I will from now on. It was just round 5. I was really tired, like so tired after I lost game 2. even though I had won game 3, or I had won game 1, I signed the match slip and said, all right, good game. And he's like, luckily this dude was honest because he's like, we have another game to play, and I ended up beating him. So, he was a really nice dude. And he said he didn't want to win that way. That's why I did it. And I was really thankful. So I got another win. So I was 4-1, and then I ended up going against Heroes again. So got some hero stuff going on. So this was Paul Cooper, the guy who top 32'd YCS Long Beach. He drove up from Missouri to this Cleveland regional, which I guess that's cool. So he he's turn one stratus and stuff. He does hero stuff, and I generally have a poor hero matchup with windups. Game 2, I go first. I set Decree. He goes, summons Thunder King, sets 5. I end phase Decree him. And I end up winning that game. And then he was playing tons of mind games. He was playing a game other than Yu-Gi-Oh with me. And he was a really chill dude and everything. So it was cool. It was funny and stuff. He's playing mind game stuff, and then he sided into something I'm not allowed to say because he asked me not to, but it was the most ridiculous side deck I have ever seen. And if he ever tops with an event, I want to say that props to him. This deck was amazing. I think he ended up going X2. Because he was X1 when he played me. And sitting right next to him was some guy that topped YCS Indy, that was last weekend. Yeah, he had the YCS Indy mat or whatever. And so that just kind of made me feel better, I was playing at a elite level almost. So I go into the next round, even though I'm X2 and I have to win out or whatever, if I want to top 16 or whatever, I'm still feeling good. So I finally do my first real mirror match of the day. I 2-1 him. Game 1, I just outplay him with Rabbit and stuff, because I think I'm generally a pretty good wind-up player. Maybe my profile's not the best just because I have certain card choices that I make. Game 2, he opens Factory, so he has complete control of that game because I have no outs to anything. And I open double rents, slow stuff. And then game 3, I open Factory, so I was alright, well that's fair. So we both kind of got one win, and really game 1 kind of decided it. He actually ended up going first in that game too. So now I have to win one more of the next 2 if I want to top. And I have to... I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I played Samurai. I chose these 3 cards for a reason. Shien is pretty obvious, because it's Shien. And then these other 2, I chose these because he opened with these every fucking game. It was ridiculous. He played my friend round 2, and it was a Samurai mirror match, so I already knew he was playing Sams, he already knew I was playing windups. But he literally opened Kageki, or he goes Dojo, Kageki. I have no hand traps, because I didn't draw hand traps the entire tournament. I drew 1 Veiler once, and I drew it a turn too late, and I drew Max C once, a turn too late. And he would go Kageki, Anishi, sack Dojo for the tuner guy, and then make Shien, and so he'd have a free Compulse, plus Shien. So, Game 1, he just demolished me. Game 2, he ends up going into Shockmaster. I play out of it. He flips Rivalry. I still play out of it. And I end up taking that game just because he didn't have, Shien, which would have been ridiculous. Because he called monster effects every time with Shockmaster. And so, eventually I got a Trag on the board after he was out of Shockmaster materials and I had Spirit Reaper and stuff. And so, I eventually played out of it. Game 3, he opens the same thing with Shien and Anishi, and I'm really... And so we have a grind game, but he's in complete control. He's up +3, and he's playing Sam. So I was just I can't win this game. Even my friends were watching. They're wow. Saki Sams. I don't know if he opened up inconsistent the entire tournament, because it seems like he just sacked the shit out of me. But that's Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. I wasn't mad about that loss. I was X3, so I have to win the last one if I want to get an invite to Nats, which would put a lot of relief on my shoulders, just so I don't have to worry about it at other tournaments. And I have to play my final mirror match of the day, round 9. And I end up 2-0ing this guy. Like I said, game 1, I usually just outplay them with certain cards. I like to think I'm a better wind-up player. I think I mentioned that just before. I didn't open Factory or anything. Game 2, the side deck really didn't do much. He drew Cyber Dragons, and I just bottomless them all, and then I finally drew into Factory, and then I just maintained control. I think I opened up Tour Guide into Zen Mighty, bring out a rabbit, and I just pushed for like 29 a couple of times. I pushed for 29, did some more plays, and then I drew Factory, and he's like, oh, well. And then I just gained like a plus 11 on him, so now the sun has decided to come in with this nice little shadow. So yeah, this card is busted. I should probably play more than 2 of these, but I mean, I only played 2 mirror matches, and it's not really good in other matches. Like, once you have one, you kind of gain all the advantage that you need. You don't really need... Like, if you have 2 of these, you have, like, a plus 18, and then it's not even, like, a game anymore. Like, you have nothing left to search out. You have no... Like, you almost have no plays. You have to be wasteful with your resources if you play more. I'll do a wind-up deck profile after this, I guess. Anyway, Cleveland Regionals was pretty cool. I ended up coming in a 39th place since it was over 350 people or whatever. You know, it was like almost 400. They did top 48. So Alter Reality put this thing on, ARG, so that was pretty cool. Since I've been to their actual card shop in Lakewood before. If you guys go there, you should put that in the comment section. If you're at the Cleveland Regional, put that in the comment section. And, you know, if you generally want to rate, comment, subscribe, etc., that would be cool. And I guess we'll leave this with a little song about the Millennium Shield. We'll bring this back and this back. Like, these cards, I'm going to make these in a deck together. The Millennium Shield plus Shark will just make plays happen. Let me know if you think that's a real idea, because it's not. Other than that, I will reiterate that you should rate, comment, subscribe, somewhere down there. Anyway, I'll see you next time, YouTube. Let me know what you think of this format of video. I've got a lot of questions for you, and maybe you'll answer one of them. That'd be cool. Anyway, I will see you next time, YouTube.